You're hauling through the sugarcane fields that lie between Jolivet Farm and the Scotborough finish of the Kapsani to see. The freewheel's buzzing and life is sweet until suddenly the road takes a sharp right-hand corner and you're on the brakes, skidding, trying to avoid becoming part of the scenery. This is not an ideal situation. So rather than having that happen to us, we're going to work on a few simple skills and processes that'll help us ride better, safer, and maybe even faster at the Kapsani to see. The 90-degree bends in the cane fields are pretty sneaky, and the ground under tyre is often quite loose with that sort of loose gravel over hard-packed earth. Now this might sound like a recipe for disaster, but with the right skills and strategy, we'll have you cruising through those corners and probably even carrying some good speed out the other side. What we're going to discuss here is pretty applicable to just about any cornering situation where you're lacking both grip and support. Now, first up in our list of skills, we need to make like one of Cap's optics drive cams and scan ahead properly to anticipate any dangerous situations and avoid an accident. When you're in those cane fields, look further down the road and anticipate any sharp corners that might catch you off guard. So when you're coming down the sugarcane road and you spot a corner coming up, the first thing you want to do is start moving towards the outside of the corner. This is going to open up that turn and make it as gradual and wide as possible, demanding less traction and ultimately less braking from you. Now on the topic of braking, we want to make sure we do as much of that before we get into the corner, before we initiate that turn as possible, because braking while turning makes us lose traction a lot quicker. So get up wide, get your braking done early, and if you're cornering like this, it's going to mean you get to carry much more speed through the corner and having to pedal up to speed again less afterwards, saving you energy. You'll want to keep an eye out for ruts in the corners. Smaller ruts can be your friend, giving you a bit of support to push against with your wheel and keep you from sliding. Larger ruts though, on the other hand, those could swallow a whole wheel and possibly send you flying over the bars. Once you're in the corner, we want to be leaning the bike over, but not so much our body. To do this, you lower the outside pedal and then weight your inside hand just a little. This centers our mass over the bike and over the wheels to increase our traction, and also puts us in a slightly more stable position in the event that one of the wheels does start sliding a little. You can practice this position and get a feel for it on your driveway on a nice quiet road. It isn't too complicated, but you will need to be conscious and proactive to put these skills into practice when you are out on the ride. Just keep these points top of mind, scan ahead, brake early, enter wide, lean the bike over, and you'll be A for away on those fast sugarcane roads and their spicy corners.